Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Nutun thagile, muila nam onen, and thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Apni han usual subscribers kan thai shule. Mui aje apni hange ki komun jase shule land versus mutual funds. Kunwa bada hutishe mui land invest kro na mutual fund invest kro. Obviously mutual fund is faster, much easier na. Puisa chutu lobi grow paro. Mui itu lab niang ke olop kole mun jase. Hoi lando it has always been emotional na. It's a part of our culture. Mati kini wala grandparents la parents kamare kuishe lando safe investment ase kuriwi na. And I agree. Mui bi kuri na ase. Kuriwi na. Holibi ajigali things are changing. Income can change wase. Aro man kiniga manu invest kuri manu han bi kini invest kuri. These are also changing. It's evolving na. Tumu ajab nangi itu la video di ki kole mun jasi kushule land versus mutual fund itula pros and cons na land invest kordo phalas na nai mutual fund do phalas na nai itu apnyange ulop ko and maybe which one is better or which one makes sense to you na kunwala phal ho nijo itu to bhabibi. And as I said we expert noi, so you can just watch and maybe get inspired. Let's go. Why mati kili emotional ase? Hoi man grow up krushe mati kini na they are not making enough of that, so buy it na. Nuile the land will always be have value na, or it's the safest asset. Everything is true. Na maybe niya ko na invest ko na se. And honestly, culturally and emotionally, ito bi husase. Land gives a sense of security, family stability, muala identity ase ito and sopi wanjane ito na. And especially apni village prasi gushugale, apni la land to literally ito apni la family history ase. So in Nagaland, especially mual matido, it's connected to our tribe, connected to our clan, connected to community ownership. I get it na. It makes sense. It makes more meaningful. Hulibi ajigali la sindo sai shugale change, especially in towns like Koima, Dimapur, Mokchong, Jumu. It's gotten more and more expensive. We do side hayek parpardo and it's unbelievable. So normal manubrado we takwi itiado afford ko na paro da de shugale. So we itula truth to call him jase first of all. Ito financial side pra ito mati kinyala do call him jase. Prices to already high. We kwanish na ito bigger towns kandido ajikali Nagaland hulubi chuttu ikta plot to be lakhs to crores manye na. Or especially korchutik tatay shugale huishe do na. So young people, young couples and families afford ko na pare. Our land doesn't give monthly income. Unlike okay, rent ikta thai shule dade na, but rent brado ahi thake. Hulibi land brado mange eku monthly income bi nai na. Aro ito appreciation do puisa ito do pishi slow ase. Aro especially location do outskirts tase shule apni 10, 20, 30 years rukyo lage. Na ito tam do inflation do jai jabo, so it doesn't make sense anymore. Na area develop kura nai aro apni la mati do utula area develop no kura lao sorde ase. So rasta na thagile school na thagile no market na new market khan na thage shugule aro connection phal nai electricity bi phal nai gushule to land value do it stays the same for many years. So mati brother legal issues bi ho pare na, like land disputes bi hui jawo nuile ownership be unclear hui jawo nuile boundary issues be thaiwo apni na it one be so be experience when ase aro next to kya usually maintenance cost be bisha because boundary banao lage security banao lage sapa kro lage na, it all costs money to long ito matido it's long term, it's illiquid investment moitula ko munjase. That means kya se illiquid investment do kya se shugule you cannot sell Libra ito apni sell ko na paro na, and ito sell ko munja shule it will take many years na, from many months to many years. Aro matido in a way it doesn't increase the value very fast. Kuna do kwit hewo I would rather invest in land we risk low manai mutual funds de. That's it now usually it's fine, but for those people who think mutual funds sound interesting, or if you just have that guts risk low usually mutual fund it's much better. Ito kya usually because abni you don't need lakhs of rupees na abni 500 nearly 1000 usually aji itya, and from any app luina abni idu invest koro pare na aro abni la money do itu diversify grow like abni like if you buy land but you need a lot of money na, then ekta land invest kori ase aro itu do aste right grow of course apni extra money thagile ini aro apni bui khai thagile sure land invest krubi hulibi apni 500 1000 2000 rupees to itya invest kru munje shubile you can do that directly na in many companies through the stock market apni ani to olo puchi shubile na aro historically sai shubile mutual fund has high income high returns. For example, Indian equity, mutual fund with previous videos it gives around 10 to 15% annual returns over long periods. So apni SIP for 10 to 15 years rakishubile iman interest power and you will not find that anywhere. Na, the big tase. Our mutual fund it's very liquid. Why is it liquid? Because if there's an emergency, apni withdraw ko paro. Na maybe with a small charge, will be example apni mati ase na aritu emergency ase, so you want to sell it. It will take weeks lagyo pare, months lagyo pare. It will be lost to sell grow pare because you need that money emergency. Wena no will be mutual fund do apni puisa thaka do ani liquidify koro pare na directly no maintenance no fencing no border issues no paperwork as in like digitally do koro lage na so this is perfect for people also especially living outside Nagaland na if you live in another state or another country you can still manage your mutual fund online easily na so it's very practical in that way sure libi mutual funds be tala on risk ase first to kia usually itula value do it will go up and down that is just how it is aro if you need to stay invested na apni mutual fund SIP khande invest kuru gushugule of course 5-10 years to kuru lage inya gushugule apni la paisa do compound hui jawo increase hui jawo and bishi wala pawo moi previous video la please pasabe apni an aro alak to emotional decisions can make you lose money. That means itu kia usually apni la emotional decision do that means panic sell grado market down grushi moi la puisa do kalinya ajinya thaishe kalinya jaishe aro apni tadi sell grushi that is called panic selling na hulibi inia upor niche market to jai so you have to remain calm kitia mutual investment grow so these are the risks but if you see the history mutual fund do benefit do bishase land versus mutual fund la do side by side all of comparison gora apni hangi dikhe ase hulibi in the end apni hala decision ase moi la mokustiki ahe moi ki bhabe that it might be better for Naga people moi to apni hangi ko ase but you don't have to follow me I'm just giving you an idea na to yadi sai shule apni an ini sabi like feature the initial investment return kan apni an nijor sai shule land do initial investment do pishase na apni an pisa pishi lage kitia land invest kro hulebi mutual fund do very low now with 500 rupees 100 rupees 1000 rupees kunwa do 200 rupees psa kunwa la active do you can just directly start investing in mutual funds. So what makes sense for Nagaland? If you are a young earner, maybe you can start with the mutual funds na because you can start very small and then you can see the money compound and then maybe when you have enough money in the next 10 to 15 years you can invest in a land. This is the best way to go without losing any time. If I were you, I would not invest anymore. I would invest in mutual funds. I'm starting to invest in mutual funds and let's see where it goes. Outside of Nagaland, mutual funds though it's like easier to manage. Not so you don't have to invest time or energy or puisa na mutual fund you can do that in any parts of from any part of the country na and if you're looking for long-term financial growth the mutual fund is like better returns as na mati do kwanishna of course it will be returned do it takes time and a lot of maintenance but of course we should not forget that land has emotional value. So if you're looking for stability, inheritance, then of course land makes sense. And I'm not saying land is bad. I'm just trying to give you a comparison. Aro apni land invest ko munjai krubi huli mui ko munjado sop la paisa apni la sop paisa do land directly invest na krubi na alop distribute krubi nule at least land kinibi aro mutual fund de chutik ta 500 huli start krubi na because apni emergency as usual land do juldi apni liquidify ko na paro so that is one thing that I would do if I were in that position. Wala honest conclusion to mui matigineo na mutual fund invest kru. I would say do both, na, but in the right order. Means first itya apni paisa nai na, so it's so easy to start mutual fund. Mutual funds to start kruvi, and in 10 to 15 years apni paisa jama korna thado itura land kinyo paro in a good location which has future value. Na, so you just have to see because anyways, ni Nagaland economics actually most people cannot afford to buy a land anymore. It's so expensive, na. But I know that land gives emotional, cultural security, but mutual fund gives financial growth and also flexibility. Nah? So both are good in that way, but they serve different purposes. You just have to choose. So aji nimide do itu ase. Apnan interest thagile like alak videos can be sabi. If you have questions, you can write to me. Let's see if I can give you enough concrete answers. Rest you can always do research by yourself. Aro, thanks for watching until the end. If you want to become a member, you know where to go. Thank you guys so much. Again, you guys are amazing. We iman dore thagilibi apni amra mi mila video saina support kuna like kura nimide. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.